This friend of the family came knocking at my door, came in. We were having an argument upstairs, and my boyfriend came running upstairs because he heard me screaming. So they went and got into a fight, and then I asked him to get out of my room. So he left. I never saw him again. A few days later, the police came to my home knocking. They said they were arresting me because somebody put a charge against me, that I was being accused of aggravated assault. My daughters, they were looking for a lawyer for me. And we paid this first lawyer, but he did anything for us. He was just asking for my money. They were trying to get me 2 years probation. My son said, "Mom, take the plea deal, because we don't have no more money." I was having nightmares. What about if I go to jail? Falsely accused of something I didn't do.
Philadelphia is the poorest big city in America now. That 28% of its citizens live in poverty. So virtually none of those people can afford to hire an attorney. So there's a great unmet need. The people basically live their lives without legal counsel.
People who have access and money, they know people. We're in these neighborhoods because the people who live in these neighborhoods, they don't know the rules of the road, and they don't know who to turn to.
One of the challenges of being poor itself is that oftentimes when you run into a legal problem, you have to take the sweetest deal available. The deal often requires you to take some probation, not get the time, but you have this misdemeanor on your record, even if you didn't even do it.
It is many times a small infraction that has created the record that prevents their employment and prevents their ability to grow as a person, because they just keep being put down.
As we spend more time with our doors open here, we're finding more and more people who have needs that could be helped, that otherwise would have no chance of getting any kind of legal help.
I found out about Christian Legal Clinic through a friend, and she took me there, and I spoke with Jamie, and she helped me find a lawyer. That's when Bob Dixon called and said that he was going to take my case.
I've yet to meet a client that I didn't think was a great person. I've yet to meet a client that I didn't think, there, but by the grace of God, go I.
When somebody sits in front of you and humbles themselves and tells you what's going on in their lives, it makes you full of compassion for the individual sitting in front of you that's willing to bare their soul to you. How can I look around and see people that are in need and not try to find a way to meet those needs?
It's the great thing about CLCP, they do not turn away anyone. No matter what the issue is, you are welcome at the table.
You read the Word of God in verses like Isaiah 58, where God talks about oppression. I see our mission here to be part of the process of breaking that yoke or untangling the cords of injustice that have bound them.
What I find in meeting with clients is that a lot of the needs, they're obvious needs, but I think the more prominent needs are spiritual needs.
I wasn't close to God like I am now. I met the pastor at Free Legal Clinic, and he invited me to go to church.
As we were praying, the Lord just really laid it on my heart to pray about her relationship with the Lord. In that moment, I feel like God started to do something in her life.
I started going to church, and now I belong to that church. I go every Sunday. So I kind of think that drew me close to God. He gave me peace.
It's Jesus. Jesus didn't live a life in an ivory tower. He went and he served the people, and he embraced the people, and he helped meet them at the point of their need. That's what we're doing, providing them with the legal assistance, but giving them a love, giving them a touch that they may not have experienced elsewhere.
When I went in there, they treated me like a family. They care about people. They truly care. And they have the love of God.
The way we like to look at it is we'll pray about it and we'll just want to follow Jesus to wherever he leads us. I can tell you nobody thought we would have 10 clinics.
This year, I feel like it was the year of just God bringing us these opportunities. All of the leaders of these particular clinic locations found us in one way or another. They join in and they take a part of this and they grab a hold to the vision and they begin to run with it.
I embarked on this effort concerned that no one would sign up for it, that we wouldn't affect change, that we wouldn't make any impact. And I've seen God work through this. I feel it.
We're here for you. We're not going anywhere. I just want to see as many people come through the doors as possible that are in need of help.
I do feel grateful and happy that Bob Dixon did so much for me. He was there for me. He was like my angel. When I got out of that courtroom, I didn't know what to do. Cry, scream, laugh. But I was so happy. And I hugged my kids, my daughter, my son, who was there. And the first thing I said was thank you, thank you, thank you so much.